Okay, good afternoon, good night, almost right here to everyone. My name is Andres Garcia. I am a student of Lillet, and well, I am here to tell you why is important assessment for me. Okay, well, assessment I think that is a key part of today's educational system. Assessment serves as an individual evaluation system and as a way to compare the performance across the spectrum and maybe across populations. However, with so many different kinds of assessments for many different organizations available these days, it can sometimes be hard to keep the real purpose of assessment in view. So, what's really at the heart of all of these assessments? Well, for me, the purpose of assessments is to gather relevant information about a student, performance, or progress, or to determine a student's interest to make judgments about their learning process. After receiving all this information, as a teachers, we can reflect on each student's levels of achievement, as well as on specific inclinations of the group to customize their teaching plans. Well, continuous assessment provides day-to-day feedback about the learning and teaching process, so we can see if the learning may be successful or we have to modify something during the way, by the way. So assessments can reinforce the efficiency of teaching and learning. It also encourages the understanding of teaching as a formative process that evolves over time with the feedback and the input from students. This creates good classroom rapport. Students' assessment is necessary because every lesson or unit the teacher may want to check for understanding by using a formative assessment. Students who are experiencing difficulty in learning may benefit from the administration of diagnostic tests, which will be able to detect maybe issues or strengths for the students. Now, we sometimes can use informal assessment techniques. And the students, through this informal assessment, they will express what they think about the learning process and maybe what they should work on. So this is very important for the formative process. Now, we're going to talk about the corrections from Raul and Priya, okay? The strengths for Raul, I think that he uses a different color to make corrections. This is important for the kid. He gives positive feedback. He focuses on grammar, so it's good for me. I think maybe he could correct another thing, but it works. Maybe his weaknesses is that he could be a little more specific with the corrections, not only underline or circle them. And for Priya, her strengths are that she also uses different colors to make corrections, and she uses a very organized systems to classify the mistakes. Okay, maybe if it is spelling or grammar. Maybe her weaknesses is that she doesn't give a personal feedback focused on the student, and the structure of the correction system is not appropriate for a little kid, as I can see in this assessment. Okay, my advice for Raul would be to be a little more specific with the correction of mistakes, but I also would like to congratulate him because he is very good at teaching kids. And to Priya, my advice is to put into a child play. So maybe for a little kid, it will be difficult to understand her correction system. But I have to say that her system is perfect for young people or adults. About the mistakes on the line 4, I think that we are all humans, we are teachers, and we can't correct all the mistakes of one student at the same time. It would be maybe harmful even from the same student. And I think that learning is a process and it is necessary to be patient and careful when we make corrections to little kids. If I were the teacher of this learning, I would focus on the mistakes about the topic we are learning. For example, if we are learning about the third person, that will be my main target. Obviously, if I can correct any other mistake, I would do it. Um, well, I identify with Raul. Actually, I'm an English teacher like 8 years ago, and when I correct little kids, I try to do it as Raul. Maybe in a soft way, and at the same time pointing to the mistakes, but still encouraging the kids to keep trying. So this is my point of view about all of these proposals, all of these questions that we are asked for. And well, with nothing else to say, I hope you have a great evening and that you could understand what I'm saying, okay? Goodbye to everyone. Have a nice night and God be with you.